Your scouts report to you that a rival warband has been spotted in the area pillaging houses. While they are dispersed and distracted, you deploy your own patrols in the hope of surprising the enemy.
Hey guys, I'm Jenna on occasion, and today, exceptional wyrdstone, average loot. We are... Well, I don't know where we're going to be. I don't really know where we're going to be. So we'll see. But we're in groups of 3. The enemy is spread out all over. There's 2 targets. Hopefully it'll go well. We are on brutal. This is a brutal one.
Has started.
So, what's that extra 30% damage and health the enemy will have? So how are we looking? We're against the undead, which actually is sort of good for us. If we can get our Dark Souls on their vampire, we can do a bunch of damage to him without threat of terror. Okay. So, yeah, wyrdstone is just in... that's just a single solitary one. So we have excellent wyrdstone just in 3 little pockets. It really is just in those 3, huh? That's kind of nuts. That doesn't seem to be... Oh, okay, I guess they're quite big piles. But with it being exceptional wyrdstone, it sort of implies that there'll be like a cluster or 2 in each of these. So it could be pretty damn good. But, yeah, I don't know how we're quite going to grab them all. It's going to be tricky. I don't really know how we enter this. We have our leader first. But if he goes anywhere near this stuff, he's just going to get swarmed. So we might have to just delay. We might have to delay him until we get Fabian in there. Or at least these next 2 that we can see, the next guys on the initiative tracker. They'll go next, I guess. So yeah, I'm going to delay you. The problem with delay, right, so the problem with delay, you do get to go later, so you have more information if you're going later in a turn. But you're not in a stance. If you're caught in delay, you don't have dodge stance, you're doing nothing. Right, so they can just attack you. So delay is a bit scary when you're starting near the enemy. It's not always good. It's a little frightening. Generally, I would advise against it. So, how do we get to the enemy? I guess we just head for this area, right? We just push along here, start fighting here, so these guys can join, these guys will be close, and we just hope that we can pick the engagements we want. Because these sorts of engagements, generally the enemy have the advantage. Okay, so I can't really get very far, and I'm going to have to jump down there. Or go right around. Ah, we found our leader. Okay, hopefully he'll be tempted to come this way then. That's our target, though. We need to get rid of that ghoul and 1 other person. But yeah, maybe their vampire will come over here and then these 2 can join. If we have our mutant and both of our Dark Souls on him, that would be pretty great. So, he can see us from there, because he's right in there. He's on top of our head right now, see? He's almost certainly got better chart. Actually, does he? You're not the armoured one, are you? Yes? No? Hang on. I thought I put him in heavy armour. Did I not put anyone in heavy armour yet? Or is he in heavy armour? Because I feel like he should be telling us that he's in heavy armour and he's getting -1 movement. He has 6 movement. What's the normal amount of movement? I don't know. Whatever. Let's ambush. Maybe we can reach him before the enemy can reach us. If they decide to charge us. I don't know. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I don't want to delay again, really. I don't really want to delay again. I'm going to go on a fact-finding mission. And if I run into any traps, then... oh dear. Oh, it's a dreg. Well, of course, with a name like Nat and Rao. And then Michael. Just Ghoul. Michael Ghoul. Hello there. Michael Ghoul. That is a bit boring. There's some shards, huh? Our Marauder could probably run over the bridge to us. So do I want to actually have these guys head down to the bridge too? It's both our archers that are up there, which is a bit sketchy, but like they can fill their pockets and then meet us back here, right? Probably. Probably. Oh, I don't know. It's all a bit iffy. A lot of stuff could just jump down into this alleyway or move around us, so we could end up very surrounded here as well. I mean, I could run down there. Just stay down. I could climb up next turn. That might be smarter. Or I could start heading south, but I think I want to go north. And you know what? We can decide where the Marauder goes by if something tries to grab us. Okay, great. You guys have fun with the joust. Is that a... Oh, it's a pelvis. That pelvis, right, the way it's all pockmarked like that, I thought that was a bat. I thought that was a bat with loads of eyes. Wasn't, though. Pelvis. It was a pelvis. I'm always doing that. Is that a bat? No. Oh, it's just my pelvis. There's a zombie there. Oh, wait, hang on. What? Is that the dreg? Oh, yeah, okay, that's a dreg that's on my hat. And that's a zombie that's on my hat. Dreg and zombie. Good. Good, good, good. But I need this. This is mine. I want this. This is mine. This is mine. I want. So yeah, that zombie probably won't be able to reach us. Dreg, though, probably. Probably will. They'll probably try and shoot us, you see. They're usually shooty. But if that's the case, hopefully I can climb up and run across here with... Yeah, it should be fine. I think I'll have plenty of support. Yeah, a lot of warp effects. And what did they do to you? Melee attacks and charging, and melee resist. Alright, so I think we're probably in a pretty good spot then. I'm going to go down here, and then Overwatch. We're not going to have the best shot at anyone overwatching from here, but it will drag people closer to the Marauder and our leader. So if they do come for us, we can get out of that fight a little quicker. Also, the Overwatch might just slow them down so they can't reach us, especially if we have our other brethren overwatching as well. So we'll see. Yeah, other brethren's going to go next. I'm a little worried about the enemy having turns. I don't think that's fair. I don't think they should be able to have turns. Okay, so she ended a turn here. So it seems she's headed for this wyrdstone. Or to come and bosh our leader over the noggin. One or the other. Can shoot him, but not for much damage. Like, at all. Then I'd just be stood here, like a lemon. Let's grab these. And I am going to grab... I'm going to favour the shards, obviously, but I'm going to grab the fragments as well. Because we are way behind on the fragments mission for veterancy. We actually need to pick up a bunch of these for the sake of veterancy. I might run in that direction. And then Overwatch. So the enemy's sort of a bit torn. But I do worry about just not being far enough that way. Maybe I will just go on the stairs. We'll never be able to flee. Oh, will we be able to get enough people on the stairs to fight, though? Maybe not. Which is annoying. Okay, let's, I don't know. Do that. It'll be fine. And if it's not, then he'll die. How's that my problem? I've got chaos to do. I don't know. Alright, I could prowl. But I think what I might do with him is delay. I might sit here and delay. See if their vampire does come here. And then hopefully I can get involved. I won't be able to dodge with him though, which is a problem. Also, Neziel, what's his deal with spooky scaries? Nothing? Might be bad. He might end up just terrified, and that would suck. I guess I'm still going to delay anyway. I don't know what else I'll have him do. I forget who's immune to fear and terror. It's all a bit of a jumble. I think the Marauder is. That's a different dreg. They have 2 dregs. They have 2 dregs. Or was that a zombie? Oh no, maybe that was just the dreg that we were seeing before. Okay. And we don't know where Michael is, do we? Yeah, okay. So they're there and there. They're all sort of centering on this spot. Aren't they? I guess I'm heading that way. Yeah, I can see I can see him in there. But I can also see her over there, so I'm not gonna do that. Let's nick this. I mean, this is sort of useless. Do I pick it up anyway? I don't think I'll bother. God, I'm being very cautious here. I'm kind of letting them regroup in a way that I'm not that happy with. But yeah, I do like the fact that this guy's a bit secluded. I do hope he comes for us. If he heads north and just ends up in all of this, it's going to be so difficult because we're going to have all these guys playing catch-up in a major way. If we can really, like, clog up the streets, though, then hopefully our archers can get some work done. God, now this is a pain, too. Maybe I do prowl. Alright, I'm gonna prowl. Oh god, I hope he doesn't get just wrecked. He might. He might just get wrecked, we'll see. But I do want to I want to lure out their vampire. If the vampire can reach us this turn, he'll probably come for us. The vampiress might come in behind. At the start of next turn, though. So we might end up fighting a lord and a hero with a hero and 2 henchmen, which doesn't feel great. I mean, that's nice that he's helping us there. Trying to help whittle him down for us. Okay. Yorient, you can't go through that building, which is annoying. Great. And then you sit there and ambush, I guess, because you can't really do anything else. You never know. Some weird thing might happen where he gets to do that. He ran north, didn't he? We'd see him otherwise. Alright, he ran off that way. Damn.
A new round has started.
Yeah, he ran off that way somewhere towards his cart, towards these guys. Oh, this is tricky. This is going to be a tricky one. Where do I want you to be? Probably just climb up here, right? Sounds wise. Yep, nailed it, naturally. This is zombie right there. Who, really, I want to be able to ignore. But I'm not going to be able to ignore him, am I? Probably not. Probably not. Random zombie there. I mean, interestingly, their cart does look to be sort of, obviously it's quite well protected now, but like if they're shifting this way, like maybe I can sneak in. You know, maybe the old chicken feet could run in and grab that. That could be good. Yeah, I enjoy that. Don't know if I want to fight on the stairs, that often bugs, but also got to do something. They might come from over that way. In which case maybe I can stand on the stairs and shoot down. Oh, okay, okay. She's going to get prowled, which is sort of annoying because it'll probably just be those two in combat. I might not be able to fit anyone else in. So, could you trip a few times? Fear test failed. Oh my god, I love our mutant. Okay, so we should have our mutant gets 3 attacks, which should all hit, and also we'll have one of our Dark Souls will be able to hit as well with their big attacks. We can do a charge, which will guarantee to hit, because they're staggered. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, great start. Great start. You know, fear, what's interesting is fear, right? So, terror takes away a bunch of your, I think, offensive points, and I think some strategic points. It eats into your ability to do anything, right? Whereas fear lowers your ability, your, like, chance to hit. So actually, we had a very low chance of hitting her because fear hit us, right? So we were scared of her, so it's harder to hit it. And yet, worked out great. So not great odds at hitting here with Faust. But we will better reload and do a normal shot again. But then we'll be stuck here. Is that okay? Can I be stuck here if I'm just like shooting it? Oh my god, that's our target. Well, if that's the case, I probably should start shooting at him. He will get to go before... Yeah, we can just run away next turn, it's fine. And then we can just get our leader and our other archer and our marauder. We can get everyone on him if he does come down here. So I think antagonizing was probably a good idea. I mean, it doesn't mean other stuff isn't going to come in here and start, you know, kicking the snot out of us, but... Nah, that missed. Of course it did. And I guess you could reload again. But, like, fine. Honestly, I think that's fine. So, yeah, you're the dual hander. Oh, you're not going to be able to charge. There's no room. That's sad. So these will be the only 2 people that can fight her, but we're going to get a lot of hits in. Nice. And then, yeah, 3 attacks from him. She'll nearly be dead. I think she'll still be going. She might retaliate in a way that's pretty harmful, but... I don't know. We'll see. Nope. 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 God's sake. Am I going to use aimed shot against that guy as well? Maybe. I might need to use aimed shot and then I'm just stuck here. No, I need to do a normal shot. As annoying as that is. Let's shoot the drag. Alright, we hit him. We haven't done much damage to him. Not much at all. It's pretty feeble, but whatever. He's, you know, he's taking damage. I want to make sure I can retreat, actually. So I'm going to go... Yeah, I guess I'm going to stay here again. I'm going to make sure they can't necessarily charge me, I think. So I'll go here. And hopefully they can't crest this corner and charge. I also want to make sure I can run if I can, though. I'm worried about that being a trap that I'm going to set off, but there's no guarantee if it's a trap or not. We failed our fear test, but it doesn't matter. We can't miss. We can't miss. It's still annoying, you know, because she is going to get up and it's going to make the next turn a lot more difficult. Oh, another crit. Excellent. Excellent news. I could also disengage and let the other Dark Soul come in. He's got his turn at the end. Amazing. And he'll be able to charge. Ha 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 ha. I'm a little scaredy boy, but that's okay. Hi, call me chicken. Ha ha. Get it? Because he's got the legs of a chicken. Alright, well that's their main boy. I don't like him. I don't like him. I think he's bad. I think he's bad. I don't want to fight him. I don't quite know what to do about him, if I'm honest. He's a little too close to the dreg. He could easily get into this little ruckus. So I do need to at least be nearby with somebody. You could end up terrified as well as afraid, and you might have no offensive points in order to miss him a bunch. Alright, Dreg being a bit weird. Not quite sure what his game is there, but that's fine. Oh, that's a bit sad, but at least they missed. Means I get to hit him. So I guess we're going to go for Michael. He's a target, though, so actually him coming in is pretty great for us. And just the other target didn't come in, but this one did, so that's fine. This has worked out. This has worked out okay. A little worried about the Vampiress coming around that corner as well, though. That's going to be a little bit frightening, but everything's frightening. Even our chicken mutant is frightened. Alright, that's great. He can't quite reach, but he will next turn. He's got dual weapons, which is kind of the worst thing for a zombie. You don't expect them to hit a bunch of times, so if they can just hit with a big chunk of damage like that, he's a bit scary. Don't like that. He's an ambush stance, even if I can somehow knock down the Dreg. I mean, that is great, isn't it? She can't get up. She climbed up here. Achieved literally nothing. And now she's down. I'm going to take the longbow. Because that might be useful. I don't know if our guys can equip longbows. I think they can. I can't jump down. I can't jump down there. That's fine. We'll go over here. Or will we? I think it's probably best we wait to jump down, actually. I think it's best we stay around here. Because walking all the way around here to get into this bit, I think we just need to run up this way. And engage anything that's trying to fight in this alley. We can grab this stuff on the way too, potentially. Because a couple of shards would be nice.
A new round has
but I think we need to start there. You can probably get some work done here. So annoyingly, I would like to do the thing that makes him flee. I think if I hit him twice. Alright, if I'm able to hit him twice, I think I'll do the thing to make him flee. Oh, although they can't, can they? Ghouls can't. They'll never leave combat, right? Unwavering, immune to all alone fear and terror. And this one, yeah, cannot disengage or flee. So, never mind. I'll just hit him 3 times. That'll work out better. So what I'm a bit scared of is that we might accidentally kill him on his own turn with like a counter-attack or something. We won't be able to shoot him, but like, if that's the case, it'll be harder to loot him before something else comes in, you know? Yeah, it would have been nice to get some of these guys to flee. Alright, more zombies. Ooh, don't like this. I don't like this. He'll be able to reach our archer. We're going to waste a bunch of points disengaging. Okay, good, he missed. But yeah, I don't like the idea of all of this area getting gummed up by zombies. So the thing with zombies, they have a lot of health. They're a bit crap, but like, they're a tar pit. They do work as a tar pit in this game. Alright, please say that's you, Dan. Nope. I don't think we're going to be able to disengage with him now. I think we're stuck here. I think we might be stuck now. That's really bad. Alright, 6 damage is okay. Will I be able to get up to their vampire, maybe? Because I know I said I'd go up that way, but actually, I think heading this way might be smarter. I think it might be a bit smarter. Because their cart's right there, and if I can grab their icon, I can at least make the battle end quicker. We failed his alone test, so he's going to get attacked twice, but he is going to be out of combat, because he's going to flee. Oh, he's not going to get out of combat, because he got stunned! Oh, that is so bad. Alright, so he's dead, basically. He's definitely going down, which is really annoying. He's our guy that can shoot twice. But I can almost kill Michael. If I'd had his turn, if there was only one zombie there and he's able to back up, it's weird actually. If the other guy had come down there, this area would have been sort of filled up by marauders and things. He would have been able to flee. But the fact that they went around the other way made me commit my forces that way instead of over here. So they were able to get around with a second unit. Anyway, yeah, if I attack this guy, I'm not about to loot him. We missed. It was 80%, dude. Come on. Come on, Moloch. He's going to get attacked, isn't he, by, You know, tell you what. Yep, fine. Fine, that's typical. What does that even do? Range resistance down. Okay, I don't think that's too big a problem. We can grab this, and then hopefully I can get on top of him without the... God, I don't even know. I don't even know. But this idol's mine, at least. That's the thing. We won't have enough strategic points to dodge normally, but Liberator's Boon lets us dodge for free, which is why I'm thinking I might be able to charge him. Seems like a waste, though. Seems like it could be a waste. So I would like to get into combat with him. It's just these two aren't... He'll be able to catch up, actually. He will get to go next before him, but obviously he won't be able to attack. The Dreg has 44. Oh, so the Dreg's actually going to get to go again before the Vampire. So that Dreg's going to be able to retaliate, and he's not even... Yeah, he's not even got a ranged weapon for once. So... oh, you know what? Because they're going to come for me, right? They're going to come for me. Because they always do. So... If I go here, he should ambush, right? Will he be able to reach? Would he be able to reach with an ambush? I don't even know. I think I could bait them into fighting this guy. Oh, I can. Good. Good. God, I hope this works. I might end up charging down that way, in which case I'll bait them into fighting someone else. Ooh, can we retaliate? We can. Oh, we missed. That would have been great. That would have been really nice. And now he's dodging. And now we're going to be fighting a zombie as well. Alright, where are you going? Where are you going, Benny boy? God, I have no idea. But... Oh, damn it. Didn't quite get him. Alright, look, we got the thingy. We got the trinket. Unless that guy charges us. Okay, we're good.
Objective complete.
Brilliant. Now, do I forget that zombie to go fight the other zombies? Try and bail him out? I don't want him dead. I really don't. But I also don't want to be fighting those zombies forever. So I might go straight for this guy, knowing that they are actually already below the threshold. Alright. Alright, we're going for... Well, I can't go there, can I? Because he's there. Where the hell did their other boy go? Crap. Did that guy ambush or dodge stance? Which one did he do? I just don't know. If I go that way and climb up, I'm going to be in range of him. How do we get to that lad? I don't know. I have no idea. I can at least get our leader free of the situation, right? It is ambush. Christ, that's a lot of damage. He's going to have a turn in a minute. Oh, you jerk. Alright, well, fine. Not great, honestly. And they failed their route test. Okay, we didn't get the objective, but we won. No one got down, so we don't have to roll any injuries. Fine. That'll do. That'll do. And yeah, we got some loot, I guess. Again, bit of a weird one. I mean, I do bring this on myself by continuing to just steal their icons, but they leave their carts right there, you know? I think that's something I just have to not do next turn. Like, next mission. I think we just stop taking stuff from their cart. Because it just ends the missions too quickly for us to achieve anything. I think that's becoming a problem.
You have proven yourself worthy of the dark blessings of chaos. Each victory you render to the Shadow Lord brings you that much closer to your destiny. Great.
Because, like, genuinely, right, we don't need to care about injuries. If anyone's injured, we just sack them. There's no point. We are, you know, it's taking a long time to get to where we are, but because we keep not doing the optional objectives, because we keep stealing stuff from their cart, I think we can risk injury for the sake of having everyone else level up twice as fast. You know, and us having twice as much loot. I think we just need to focus on... Basically, we need to play as if we lose if we don't do the bonus objective. I think that's how we need to play it. So yeah, light wound. So yeah, I learned this very late in the day. Unless you're downed, all of the... So, okay, alright, there's a few steps. Critical hits have a chance of causing an open wound. And each open wound is a roll on the injury table, right? Which can be anything from, like, amnesia to death, right? However, you don't make those rolls unless you're downed. It's only if you hit 0 HP. You know, if you're knocked down. Then you roll those as injuries. If you suffer a critical hit, and you get an open wound, then you just get a light wound, which means you have to take time to recover. That's all you get from that, from being critted, you know, and getting open wounds. But you don't actually roll, you know, you can't die, basically. Unless you're taken down to 0 health. So, you know, that's something. But, obviously, if you're critted, like a bunch of times, then it's pretty even odds that you're probably going to be dead, and you're probably going to have to roll for those crits. So it's still, you know, a crit is still terrifying, because it's still usually a sign that your guy is stunned on the ground and going to get clobbered to death. So, you know. But yeah, being put down to 0 health gives you 1 open wound. Like, regardless of how you're, you know, how you put down to 0 health. There's always 1 roll on the injury table if you put down to 0. That's how it works, apparently. And I say apparently because that seems to be the case. But I can never be sure, because I get told so many conflicting pieces of information in like, comment sections and things. But pretty sure that's how that works. Anyway. Basically, just try not to get the crap kicked out of you, and it works out, you know? Let's play holistically. Let's try not to get our heads kicked in. And that seems to be the best solution to injury, regardless of how injury actually works. So yeah, lots of shards. You know, only 1 cluster, a couple of fragments. But, I mean, not bad, I guess. A lot of shards. We're on 112 now. It's pretty good. Alright, bit of injury. Just a bit. Bit of injury. With him being injured, I think I might go ahead and train this boy up. Let's give him quick reload as well. It'll benefit him later, if he survives that long. Also, you know, if I am going to be more risky, then training people might be a little bit iffy, but what can you do? Did we train you up in anything? No, you just had chicken feet real quick. I forget, it's when you hit level 1 you get things. Yeah, okay, fine. Weapon skill and intelligence. Cool. And for you, strength. For you, more intelligence. For your spell casting. Agility for you. And yeah, Faust, I'm going to get more accuracy. Cool. And you can still get more things too. And Gelrist, you get more strength. More intelligence for you. I think that's everybody. Right, so spells. So obviously weapons of destruction exists. If we get 2 more spell points, we can max this out. Which does put damage up to an extra 40%, which does make this very good to cast on someone who's going to have, like, you know, like 4 attacks by the end of the game, you know? That's suddenly a lot of extra damage, which is kind of nice. Or if he just wants to stay out of combat, just putting that on one of his Dark Souls is pretty wild. But there are other spells. And, I mean, Word of Pain does damage and it bypasses armor. That can do quite a lot of damage. It's quite expensive, but being able to just drop like 28 to 38 damage on an enemy would be pretty good. That will reduce stats by 1 for a couple of turns. That doesn't feel great. And you can put them down by 2. I mean, this seems a lot weaker than something you can get just from picking up a wyrdstone, and I think that makes it a bit rubbish. Increases the cost of attack, counterattack, charge, shoot, aim, and overwatch and ambush stances by 2 offensive points. So this just makes it really difficult for enemies to keep attacking you. Acid Breath just attacks in a big cone. Might be fun. Also reduces armor absorption. So everyone else gets to benefit from that. It only... Oh, hang on. It says stackable. Oh, for 1 turn. Okay, it does say for 1 turn. So I'm not entirely sure. Oh, Veil of Corruption's kind of fun. That booby traps wyrdstone. And it reduces wyrdstone resistance. So it's not only that it guarantees that if they pick up wyrdstone, they're going to take some damage, but also if they pick up wyrdstone, they're more likely to get the negative effects of wyrdstone, which is kind of cool. So that's kind of fun. That is kind of fun. Bit of a weird one. Bit, you know, conditional. Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I like any of these a huge amount. I mean, there's some fun... I mean, that's just like lightning or something, you know? It's just a nice, like, damaging thing. Which I think is quite nice. But yeah, it's a lot of offensive points to cast. So I don't know. I really don't know about that. So channeling gives us, yeah, less chance of Tzeentch cursing. Put magic resistance up. Arcane Study gives you more spell points. Expert Cast increases range. Improved Casting reduces spell resist of enemies. That increases movement speed. And that's more Wyrdstone resistance. I am so tempted just to give him an extra meter movement. I really am. But I feel like there's more interesting things we can get. Like a lot more interesting things we can get. I just don't know what those things are. Yeah, I really don't know how to build this guy out. I'm still wondering about it. I'm not that impressed by his spells. But I think it would be nice to give him more spells. It's just the fact it costs 4 offensive points to cast is bonkers to me. Because to me, this is so much like lightning. But it's so much worse. You know, Orinon's Thunderbolt, or whatever. Like, it's so much like that, but it just costs so much more. I'm sure Orinon's Thunderbolt only costs like a couple of offensive points. Maybe I'm having some kind of delusion. I don't know. Alright, I'm going to give him this. Avoiding, like, bypassing armor absorption. That is really nice. Oh! This is stupid. I was getting the target wrong. So it's all enemies within a 5-meter radius of the caster. So if he's in a big mosh pit, he can do all that damage to all of them. That suddenly makes it a lot better. So yeah, no wonder it's not. It's not a single target thing. But also, you can't just pick someone out of a crowd. You have to run in and, you know, commit to it. What is nice is it is enemies, though, which is pretty cool. Do you know what? Word of Pain. Word of Pain sounds like fun. Let's do it. I'm doing it. Alright, I want him to have a spell that we can muck about with. And now you, what's your deal? Kind of want to see. Do we have any enchantments for this? Weapon, skill, and alertness. I mean, that's not terrible. Not awful, is it? But probably not the best thing for him. And then for skills, I want to give you sidestep. Although avoid would also be good. Just increases his dodge chance. So that's really good. We will be able to max that out because we can get to 15 agility as well. After a successful dodge, increases chance to hit by 15% for a counterattack. So that's pretty great because counterattacks are cheap. I think they only cost the 1 offensive point. So if we do this one, every dodge, parry, sidestep, or web steal, you get a 40% chance to recover an offensive point, which means we can dodge and then attack, even if he's had 3 attacks that turn. So combination of the two does make that really good. But we would need both. So I think we would need... and I do want to go Knowledge Mordheim as well. So with Knowledge Mordheim... probably... Yeah, then... Ugh, I was thinking Chaos Evolution would be great too, because he's our chicken man. So there's a lot of stuff here that's really useful. But yeah, we kind of want Avoid. We kind of want... Oh, wait, hang on. No, but Sidestep, obviously, is an active one. So, okay, so we can afford all those. We can get all the things that we want. Which is good. And we can also get these things, which is nice. So we can do jump down attempts with no strategy points. But we would then have the chance to get... yeah, then we'll get a chance to gain strategic points back. So you could actually make a profit. A strategic point profit from climbing up something. Especially if it's 80%. So he could get around the map real quick. If you kept finding places you could climb up and climb down. We could turn him into a sort of like lunatic climbing boy. The problem is, it's after every climb, leap, and jump down action. It doesn't say, and it could be why it does this. It might be because it doesn't say quick leap. It says it allows a leap attempt, but does that mean that it's doing the action leap or is it doing the action quick leap? In which case, are you getting a chance to get that back? I don't know. I'm not sure. I think I need to look into that, because that's a hell of an investment to, like, give him all of that stuff, only for it to be completely pointless. So, I don't know. But yeah, I think avoid... sidestep is probably what we want now. I think that's probably what we want first. I think we want that. And now we spent basically all our money. But that's cool. Because, I don't know, it's fine, I guess. We really need the shop to refresh. When does the shop refresh? Is it now?
Swords are available.
Alright, new hired swords. 2 warriors are injured. 3 are training, sure. So yeah, when does this refresh? I think, 3 more days. Alright, not too long. But I want to see if we get another staff. He needs another staff. Really weird, our boy running around with an axe. So the staff gives you benefits to, like, casting. It lets you cast better. So it's important. Got a new formula for free, which is lovely. Faust has light wound, Moloch has quick reload, Aster is still recovering from his near death, but honestly, he'll be back soon. He will be back soon. 2 warriors are still training, so we're going to have to skip ahead again. Although... nope, that's fine. He's got more skill points, though. But we cannot spend them yet, because he's already training.
A new shipment has been requested.
New shipment request. Still near death. Only 1 day, though, and now we have Word of Pain and Sidestep. So, you know, I did say, Aster, I mean, we're going to level up way ahead of him, but actually we haven't, because we did decide to do a bunch of training out of the blue there. 1 more day, that'll be refreshed. We have 10 days to get them 118, so we have 10 days to get 6 more Wyrdstone. Brilliant. Brilliant. So, what mission are we doing next? I don't know. None of these look great. None of these look great. Send out the scouts. Hard, average. Wyrdstone Rush. 1 warband called Exploring Buildings. Other one tightly around its wagon. That might be good for a Wyrdstone Rush. That might be good for a Wyrdstone Rush. And I'm going all in on the bonus objective this time. It's ridiculous how few we've managed to do. Even though we got quite a quick force. Like, usually it's the speed of your group is a big hindrance to, like, are you able to do these or not? But we've got a really quick group. We are not slow by any means. We should be able to, you know, target these things. It's just I keep using my speed to rummage through the enemy's cart and steal their icons. And that's silly. We need to stop doing that unless it looks like we might lose. Alright? We use it to turn the tables. I'm gonna stop using it just to, like, you know, prime the enemy to run away, because it's really slowing us down, I think. So that's the plan from now on. We're going to do Wyrdstone Rush. That way, we'll get some Wyrdstone. And, yeah, hopefully we'll get the bonus objective. So I think we're doing that one. Okay, and it's only hard, so there's no excuse, because the enemy aren't even going to be that difficult. I know it says they're going to be hard, but let's be honest, they're not. They're not. Alright? Like, brutal and deadly more tricky. Hard isn't too bad at all. You know? Like, we've got a couple levels. Our people are a bit more reliable now. Should be fine. Cool. Alright, guys, if you're enjoying this, please do comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.
Your scouts report to you that a rival warband has been spotted in the area pillaging houses while they are dispersed and distracted.